Hello everyone, GameGoddessFee here. We are back with Ace Attorney, and I hope you all are having a wonderful evening. We have Pluminator. He's back. He is back from being sick.
Yep.
But anyway, I hope you all enjoy, and we on episode 5. And is it day 2 investigation?
Yep.
All right, I hope you all enjoy. Make sure you all hit that like button for me. Thank you.
You see, the case was so good it made me sick.
It made you sick, huh?
Except replace good with another word that I won't say.
All right, so we got episode 5, Rise from the Ashes, day 2 investigation. All right, so guess we'll get started. Load the game. Yes. Ooh, I forgot to do that. Hold on.
That's my streamer.
February 23rd. Hold on, my mic is off. Hold on. February 23rd, 2:15 p.m. Right in Code Law offices. I went back to his law offices.
Yep.
Mr. Wright, so what's going on with the case anyway? I'm a little confused.
Huh? Well, let's see. What is going on? The victim, Detective Bruce Goodman, was stabbed to death after 5 p.m. on the 21st. He died in the prosecutor's parking lot and the police department's evidence room.
What's this and the evidence room part? The prosecutor's office and the police department are 30 minutes apart by car.
Well, that's what we're going to figure out. Or try to, at least.
All right, let's do it.
Glad she's in good spirits, but I'm not sure she's going to be much help with this.
Nope. Don't be so sure, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Look, we're in this together, right? I'll prove that these thick-rimmed glasses of mine aren't just for show. Let's go. Science awaits us. Anyway. February 23rd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. But your boy got another car, Pluminator? I mean, they still got his car.
Edgeworth got a billion Mercedes, bro.
You think he does? He probably do. He drive a Honda Accord. I'm just kidding.
Look at my Honda Accord, Phoenix. It is awesome. You could never.
I really don't think we should worry about the police department murder. There wasn't even a body found there. Who cares?
Yeah, it was only our victim who was killed in their evidence room. No biggie.
Besides, my sister would never do such a thing. I knew it.
That oil drum. Was it empty?
The oil drum, kicked over by the chief prosecutor, was brimming with water. My sister erasing evidence at the crime scene? Never.
Even though she says they don't get along, Emma really likes her sister.
That's not it at all. It's just, we're both professionals at what we do, and I trust her.
Big words for a high school student. Well, whether there was blood on the floor or not, the water in that oil drum washed it all away.
He. Ignore the strength of my science at your own peril, Mr. Wright.
Huh? What's that grin for?
This situation calls for one thing, and that is luminol testing fluid.
Luminol?
Blood is sticky stuff, You can't just wash it away with a little water. Even if you can't see it, it's still there.
But wouldn't the police have already done those tests?
Never trust anyone's eyes but your own, Mr. Wright. Just give it a try.
Me? Why do I have to do it?
I'm a minor. I can't even drink yet.
We're testing bloodstains with this stuff, not drinking it.
Here, look, I'll lend you these glasses.
Huh? You had an extra pair of those things?
To test for a blood reaction, just spray the luminol on it. Like this. What's that you?
No, no, sir.
Press the A button to spray it on. Okay, let's find us some blood stains. So they want me to do it, huh?
Yep. This is good gameplay right here. It took me 50 years to figure out, and you just found it in like one thing.
Examine.
I can see your eyes shining behind those glasses. So, is this a blood stain?
It's so,
Emma, you're shaking.
It's just, this is my first time seeing real blood.
Scientific investigation in action.
Okay, well, we definitely know that this is a blood stain. But doesn't something strike you as odd? Scientifically speaking, of course.
What's odd about this, scientifically?
I guess the, location.
If you got stabbed, how much blood would you bleed?
I know, right? I guess the amount of blood, you did bring up a point. The amount of blood. Ooh.
The perpetrator and Detective Goodman fought here, right? Don't you think there'd be a little more blood?
I definitely think so. I mean, look at all the blood on the sole of the victim's shoe.
It is pretty strange. If they fought here, there'd have to have been more blood than this.
Hey, Mr. Wright. I'm going to mark up the floor plans when we find a blood stain, okay? See, I'm pretty handy to around. Hold on. I'm pretty handy to have around, right? See, I was thinking it was on the other side of the car. I don't know. It didn't look like it was like right behind the car. Anyway.
Yeah, and this stuff's pretty handy too.
I saved up all my allowance to buy that. Luminol testing fluid received from the one very proud looking Emma Sky. Solution used for scientific investigation finds fluid traces. Spray to use. You can't be sure that the police will reveal all their evidence in court. Sometimes they fail to mention evidence that doesn't fit with their view of the case.
And let's drag that hidden evidence out into the light of day.
Yeah. It feels like we're really investigating in crime now, doesn't it?
Guess I should get a spray on anything suspicious.
Who's this?
I have no idea.
Ha! This angel. I wonder how that fluid of yours would react to a nice deli box. Miss Star? You only trust your own eyes. Not bad, you two. This day old deli box is on the house.
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead and doesn't really get my... What did he say? Sorry, it's just that kind of lead and doesn't really get my mouth watering. Is that a typo?
I be like, what is going on?
That kind of lead in. I'm stupid, okay.
Lead in?
Sorry, it's just that kind of lead in doesn't really get my mouth watering.
What is lead in? I still don't understand it.
That's an introduction?
I guess. Today's trial. You certainly put me in a tight spot today.
My apologies, Miss Star, but...
No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see? I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You failed on the witness stand. That's unforgivable. Little girl, don't forget what importance here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Sky stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony still stands. I mean it on my honor as a detective. You stabbed Goodman. She stabbed Goodman.
I know this photograph has something important to tell us. But what?
Detective Star. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Star? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up.
Coughed it up?
They confessed. They babbled like babies. You know? I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I can be an angel too.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspects after suspect. And before long, they called me the Cough Up Queen.
Don't we already know this?
Oh, and here I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your lunches.
And you were let go or fired?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if these prim and proper prosecutors had let me go, I'd still be one today. It's all because of that case, the SL9 incident. Uh-oh, what is this SL9?
SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean...
This,
Present her with the attorney's badge.
Really? What is this SL9? You think she'll, no? What did you think about this? The SL9 incident is trained on that knife. And on that note, Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know? Really? The knife was evidence from that case, the murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over, not yet.
Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? After I present you with my... What kind of junk? Why should you tell us more about it?
Right.
Maybe the knife?
It's the same stuff.
The knife.
Hold on. What did you think about this? The SL9 incident is written on that knife.
Yeah, same junk.
And on that note. Why she won't tell us about it?
Maybe to shoot.
Let me see. What about him?
There is no him. Oh wait, yeah, that.
I had one of those up until 2 years ago. Back when you were the Cough Up Queen, right?
I found this ID card here in this parking lot.
Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's.
But it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department.
That's impossible.
I wish I could be so sure. Well, forget this lady. I don't want her lunches. They taste like dookie. Let's go. Could you take a look at this?
You.
Yes?
You said you wanted some hot tea, right?
No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it.
You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it, so that's the secret to their aroma. Exquisite.
The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time.
I know that's right, Phoenix. Why she won't tell us about the SL9 incident?
Spray it with that fluid. Spray it with that fluid.
Could you take a look at this? Oh, that's you.
Yeah, it's the same drug.
Oh, it's the same. Let me see. Why she won't say nothing?
Alright, I'm not even fibbing. You might have to just use that spray. Not present it. I mean, like, just use it. You can use it by opening the card record. Then going to the...
Spray?
This is the worst part of the game. How I just do this, I just spam the A button over everything. But nah, we probably don't have to use this here. I just want you to know about it.
Ah, okay. Please, I'm spraying everything.
I used to with like I used the touch control, so I just held the A button by doing this. But nah, it's good.
He's spraying all the spray out.
He has infinite spray, okay?
Really?
I don't know how to make her talk.
Let me see. What's this?
That's the autopsy report. We already tried it.
I already tried that.
Yo. Body with Edgeworth's knife stuck in it was found in Edgeworth's car.
I think he owes me his gratitude.
Gratitude?
Why, if I hadn't witnessed the crime, Mr. Edgeworth would have been a suspect.
I wonder.
Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapons ready? I guess, What is this? Ah, the same thing. I guess we move, huh?
We move.
She ain't doing nothing. Who in the detention center? Oh, it's Maya. I ain't not Maya, Lord.
Yo, Maya, she got arrested while Phoenix was doing this.
Lana.
How would you get in here?
February 23rd, to detention center, visitor's room.
Looks like Miss Sky is in questioning.
I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in two places at the same time?
Pow. I mean, what?
Can you imagine?
How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Gant say they'd arrested a suspect in the police department murder?
Let's come back later.
I wonder who the suspect is.
Right. February 23rd, police station, criminal affairs department.
Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here.
Well, that was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
Ugh, it makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first, let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up or we could wind up dead.
I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either.
February 23rd, police department entrance.
It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is.
She's like a kid in an amusement park.
Oh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look. They gonna let her in there? What's the guard station right here?
Yeah.
That's your boy, that cowboy is it? February 23rd, evidence room entrance guard station. Got a lasso on the floor.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So, beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay off the desert. What I want to know is, if this is the guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is. He is already. Yes, you do. You want to examine? Yikes, these are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
How so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
I'm not so sure I see the resemblance.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity. That's a security guard uniform hanging there. What kind of uniform is that?
Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, and a leather... What was that called again? A punchy. A pinchy? I know, a poochie. Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being.
I guess.
It looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. Yes, there is.
There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
Oh my god. Anyway.
What?
You gonna see in the next trial.
Look on the floor, a lasso.
Looks like it's set up to trap something.
A trap here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed.
You sure have an active imagination.
I guess. You got Texas written all on the front of that thing.
Welcome to Texas, partner. But this is just your desk. Exactly. The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first.
Yeah.
Y'all have a card. I'm not saying y'all should just, you know.
Are you sure right about that?
I don't think you do it, though. Maybe use your spray. Wait, I'm not even playing. Probably use your spray.
Spray. Let me see.
Well, that didn't do nothing.
You're gonna use it all up.
Maybe around the door? Nah, I don't think there's anything here.
Nothing. Nope.
Yeah, no.
We were
Phoenix,
spraying down,
why are you spraying everything? Because you told me to.
They gonna have all kind of they probably don't have no let me see. Nah.
Yep. Well, Autobots, I think it's time to roll out. Look at him. Look at his face. He's so evil. How many crimes do you think he's committed? Look, that patrolman is saluting that other guy. He must be a detective.
You idiot! What were you thinking? Where's your head?
Sir, it's right here, sir.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was showing the detective where his head was.
They make a good pair. Wow, good job. Good background joke, Ace Attorney team.
Okay, what should we do?
Well, we did all we could. Time to go home.
Really?
Now, okay. Now, I'm not saying go back to the parking lot and spray everything. But I'm saying go back to the parking lot and spray everything.
Why you say that?
Well, we can examine stuff. I don't think it'll help. Alright, we gonna talk to Edgy Boy?
You might need to go talk to him. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back.
I should spray his room.
Spray his room. Why does my room smell like luminol?
Okay.
Spray his room. Oh my god, spray his room too. Yeah, no, I don't think this is gonna be anything.
He's just playing, y'all.
I don't think Ashworth out killed anybody again. What's that note?
Hold on. What's this area for?
I have no idea. A work desk. It's quite tidy as one might expect.
What a nice desk. Easy to use and easy on the eyes. We already did this the other day.
Yeah, we already did.
Okay, so let's see. Where should we go? We should try to get that SL9 incident out of her.
Yup.
Look. I was trying to present it. That looks like a petrified piece of provolone.
Huh? It's not. It's my attorney's badge.
I think a petrified piece of provolone would fetch more on the open market.
Look, my badge isn't up for sale. Not yet, at least. It's so awesome and shiny. Okay.
What should I present her? You already did the shoe. If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard room. But even I get flustered sometimes.
So you went straight to the scene of the crime?
I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes? In other words, 5 minutes after the crime? Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The whole in my testimony, as it were. 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You feel me? What's the problem? Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disregarded before, and I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Just like that time.
That time? Did that work? Yo!
There you go.
Good job. Good job.
SL9 incident. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. Real nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable to who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I had ever handled. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence, so they didn't solve it. On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed.
Executed?
Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was they never did find decisive evidence, not a shred.
What? But the criminal was executed, right?
On the basis of evidence of a sort, made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. And you were one of those. Myself and one other person you know well.
Wait, could it be?
Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Oops, I mean Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. Detective Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then it was over and he was demoted. However, he hasn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't
forgotten SL9?
There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait. Those lunches you sell. There is only one reason I come to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate.
Miss Store's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway?
I know that's right. Got quite a few.
Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence.
There has to be a connection. So, Rookie.
What?
It seems like you're serious about investigating this case.
Yes.
Then you should take this.
Salisbury steak lunch.
I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Steak lunch received from Miss Starr. Received from Miss Starr. Excellent for putting Officer Marshall in a good mood. Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you his, are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to the rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall.
I guess we should move.
Yep. Nope, I told you to spray her.
Spray her,
Probably have
huh?
some blood on her, bro. Look at all the lunchboxes. She might beat somebody with them.
Oops. Who is that? Please. Huh? Wasn't that?
One steak lunch, please.
Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe.
Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh, you mean one of these? One of these. Actually, it's not for sale.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking.
Now's no time for despair. We've got our criminal. Now we just need evidence.
The criminal? You mean...
You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal?
On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? And the perpetrator You have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. I forgot his voice.
It's the biggest scandal that hit the station in ages. Everything is topsy-turvy.
But Detective Gumshoe, who was it?
Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch. Pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly.
Wait, don't leave.
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Yuji? I cannot remember it.
Should we go back to where he just said?
Yeah, he's Detective Gumshoe. Don't you trust him?
Where he said go criminal affairs?
He said go to the detention center.
Oh, okay.
I cannot do this man's voice. I'm sick.
Look, I said that Meekins had his whole hand wrapped up, child. Did y'all notice that? Okay. February 23rd, detention center, visitors room. Let's see if that's him. Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
What was that?
Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the one perpetrated against, sir. That's what I'd say.
And I tell you.
Hi, greetings, sir.
Wait, I know who you are.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth there anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, to request that chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a lost little patrolman. I'm like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report?
No, sir. How should I say this?
Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins. Did you?
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir.
What? What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events.
Why'd
you do it, Meekins? Why'd you stab him?
The day of the crime.
Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir!
What's wrong with this dude?
Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Marshall?
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir.
My chat isn't on. Oops, my bad. Hey, Game Queen 81. I wasn't even looking at the chat. Well, I couldn't see the chat. I don't know. So what you say? Oh no, I'm late. I didn't get the notification. Okay, I'm sorry, Game Queen 81. Look, I'm like, hold on, where my chat at? Anyway, welcome to the stream. Better late than never.
A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person.
What is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir.
Hi, Didas. How you doing, Didas?
Well,
so I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand. Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand.
Wanna
After I present you with my attorney's badge.
You want to tell him about his hand or go down the list?
You get on the list. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct?
We good, Didas. How about you? You good, you said? That's good.
You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you had to label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir, then label me victim.
I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and well at that.
Yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is more confused than I am.
Right. Bandaged hand.
About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
but there was nothing I could do.
Nothing you could do.
Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
The next thing you knew, you were, huh?
Then when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
And when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared.
That's some story.
Well, Officer Meekins, we're almost done with you. Could you just take a look at this badge right quick?
Really? Do we present him with anything?
Yeah, the badge. You always present him with the badge.
You don't want to defend him? You gonna defend him?
I want to be your defense. What about my sister? I want to defend you.
Really? You give him that for real?
I don't know, man. What you think? What you think?
Yo!
Officer Meekins, have a look at this.
What did he say? Hold on. Let me wait for my stream. Officer
I don't
Meekins, have a
think you
look
can
at
see
this.
it.
I know what you want to say. You're going to tell me how she has one just like it.
Me? Why would I?
I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere. I'm alone. I am. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir.
This dude crazy, y'all.
Is he talking about those badges on her coat? I like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory.
They didn't do anything.
I should have made him sound like Mickey Mouse. He got like a little Mickey Mouse thing on his coat.
You think he like Mickey Mouse?
Mickey Mouse's favorite cartoon.
Red on his coat.
Go back to present menu. You see how like a little red
I
thing?
see it
Like
on
a
his
upside
ID
down
badge.
Mickey Mouse.
I'm surprised they let him have that on here.
No, it's upside down Mickey Mouse. It's okay. Man, I'm supposed to let Sora keep his Mickey Mouse keychain. But that's like
Really?
Kingdom Hearts. Mickey Mouse, they whole thing. They couldn't get Donald and Goofy though. That would have been awesome. Yeah,
Do I
man.
present him with anything else?
Maybe. Oh wait, that's steak for Jake. Hey Meekins, you want a steak?
I don't see anything to do with the prosecutor's office.
Edward's knife? Awesome Meekins, this is for you.
I'm scared of knives, sir.
It's okay, I just wanted you to take a look at
That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled.
On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. Maybe the other knife. Let's put him through double trauma.
He's silly. I should.
Awesome Meekins, this is for you. It's the same thing.
I guess we move.
Yup. Well, we gotta give Jake his little steak. Gotta get Jake his steak. Whoa.
Guard station.
Nope, he ain't here. Well, I guess we gotta talk to Meekins some more, I guess.
Let me see. She's still there.
Yo.
Let me see. Edgy boy not here.
Where Edgy boy gone? He's probably gonna buy him another car.
The shoe.
What's the best car you have?
Oops, hold on. Let me see, Dietis.
Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this?
I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edward, sir.
He's passing the book, Mr. Wright.
It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Oh, don't present with that demon. That demon. Look at him.
Really?
Look at him. I wanna punch him.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey, that's it, sir. That's it. That's it.
That's what?
My hair was a blank until this morning.
This moment.
This very moment. But, sir, now I remember. I remember, sir.
You mean, you remember what happened?
Correct. That cord was the cause of it all.
This ID card?
Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing.
I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. What Meekins know?
The crime details.
Can you tell me what it is you do remember?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a little lost patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he...
Oh, hey, it's Phoenix. That's why you thought he looked suspicious?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What do you do?
That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
What?
Sir, I assure you I was the one as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him.
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him.
Do unto others before they do unto you. My father's own words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I awoke, I was here.
Right.
Reason for arrest? So, Officer Meekins. What did I say sometimes? But I Set the quality at 1080.
Oh yeah, that's a stream thing.
Does
I gotta
anyone
adjust the
else
quality.
screen get flary?
You can adjust the quality, but I'm not giving y'all YouTube.
How often
tutorial.
does it get flary, Game Queen 81?
You gotta click the gear. What do you mean, Emma?
Oops, so Officer Misha, why was it that they arrested you? And he said, what do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekus didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, it started when the nerd started talking, really. You think it's a Wi-Fi thing or something? I don't know. We don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me that if it had to be him, sir, on the day at that time. Detective Gutman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly?
No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape.
The crime you what?
Really? Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. That's good, Game Queen 81. And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. Well, that's all we can get for Meekins.
February 23rd, Police Station, Criminal Affairs Department. Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk.
It's Police Chief Gant.
It's Promise Pluminator.
And you're sure this is all, Know what it means if there is anything missing.
Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats.
Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine? I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal?
Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir.
The chief of detectives looks a little flustered.
Hey, Skull Kid. How you doing, Skull Kid?
Right on, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Gant.
That's
dirty,
Phoenix. Alright, why Phoenix sounded like that?
Yes,
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? That's
Look
good.
Look at him. Look at him.
Welcome
Look
to the
at him.
stream. Glad to see you here. Why you want to know about Edgeworth? Edgeworth.
Is Edgeworth gonna be okay? Oh, wordy. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yup. Well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Goret Lake? It doesn't look good having the top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. Alleged he was undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
Uh-oh. What? Evidence room incident.
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detectives getting killed on their turf too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? No, Righto, I can't give away all of our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Oops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can... Hold on. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. What we got to do?
I don't know. Hey Chief, look at my badge. Wow. Die. Huh? Nothing, right on. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Oh, sorry, Righto. I'm thorough with that stuff. Thorough, I say.
I'm through with that stuff.
Ah, dude. Oh, I think I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
The guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or the dancing blue badger. Thorough.
You were saying other words. Let me see.
Hey, Chief, would you talk for a steak? No. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Oh, sorry, right, I'm through with this. I'm thorough. I'm super thorough. I'm super thorough, right, oh my boy?
I guess he ain't gonna do nothing.
Okay, but I'm not even joking. The attorney's bad.
Really?
Yes. No.
Nope, Righto. No. You're wrong, Righto.
Infinite penalty. The case should be over. We should get game over for that. Spray him with the blood thing.
Are we done with him?
I have no idea. Maybe examine?
Examine what?
The chief. Look at me his chair.
Who is this?
That's a poster. Or a calendar, whatever. That must be one of the detectives. They know the killer used the cassette tape. What a crafty trick. That gunshot was a fake. This is good. No one would expect a cassette tape in this day and age. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Well, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. He took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item. Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case.
That's the same date that's written on that piece of paper.
What?
Goodman's lost item report added to the court record. A half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police.
I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Yo, who's that in front of us?
Permission to enter?
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come when Rido asked me for help.
I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
Now, Rido.
Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all.
Rido, please, do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
And if anyone asks me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'll get them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you here, you can borrow this.
Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
Well, thank you. Hey, it looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir, because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl.
Well, everybody talk like Officer Meekins.
Where your boy at?
What Marshall?
Examine. The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we had an ID card from the chief cat. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina sky so gray?
Look at your boy cutting his beard again, Gang Queen 81.
Officer Marshall, why does it have to be him?
What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? As he may have surmised, this here is my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what you standing there for? Get on, little doggies. The crime scene's away.
Beep.
Looks like the court reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions.
Yeah.
Alright, cowboy. Well, I got no mind to tangle with you, hombres.
You busy then?
Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us, hombres. You look hungry.
I know, right? Let's get him this.
That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
Nah, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this for my baby?
Yeah, Miss Star?
What's this?
What's wrong?
A Felicity lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall.
Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like
He's willing to talk. He gonna be smacking y'all in our ears, y'all.
Yup.
The guard station. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekle. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my 5-foot job, you know.
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, zipping.
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no time for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on their place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli that sneak in next to your steak, you know.
Marshall. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, the case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case. That's right. The evidence transfers. Edgeworth was talking about the transfers too.
The security system.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. You don't know nothing about computers, y'all.
Nope. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines were. I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. Easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be. You're the security guard, and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card.
Got one.
That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. So this is the ID card record. 277777776.
Who is 77777? Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Sorry, but can you explain what this whole transfer thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? He goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the Country Sheriff's Department. That's what we call a transfer. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transfer is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. That's what happened to SL9 2 days ago. Also, how can you prove that that's related to the case?
By his ID card.
Whoa. Spray some luminol on.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot? The number on this is 584-2189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. So he entered there at 514. Look, the fourth number is a perfect match.
It was used at 514, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekin say?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?